Acculorber Forecast, Acculorber Forecast. I went up to heaven.
French mathematician and the discoverer of fractals, Benoit Mandelbrot, can't tell us much about the economy or the weather, but he can show us how they are similar, and that similarity can reveal a lot about both. But I'm not going to talk about either right now because, like you, I have enough problems today. You know what the weather's going to be like? Who cares what the weather's going to be like? You think the weather cares what you're like? You think the 7 feet of water that rained on us this week cares if you're a good swimmer? My friend, good friend of mine, David Cameron, suggested I replace the wet carpets in the flooded basement with a bed of beautiful, self-maintaining moss. And right now I have a preemptive bucket on the floor that is optimistically only half full of water that is coming in from somewhere, and it's not even raining right now. Instead, I'm going to focus on not going outside and making the inside as un-August-like and collapse of the civilization-like as possible. To that end, I'm making my favorite ice cream. Let's get the ingredients together here, and we'll go through it. Milk, sugar, whisk them thoroughly together, you turn on the machine, and pour them into the bowl of Freon. I'll do that in just a second because it's a bit noisy. To keep the milk from crystallizing before it sets up nicely, I like to put a little bit of whiskey in there as an emulsifier. And then the flavor, of course. We have some vanilla. Put in some vanilla. There we go. And we don't want to forget the whiskey. A little bit more right in there. That should do the trick. And we got the vanilla. And, of course, the whiskey. Ice cream is really such a simple pleasure, isn't it? I like mine here in my own home where I won't be judged, you know? A lot of people add chocolate chips at this point. That adds a bit of magic that takes them away from all the strife and problems in the world. Sweet, sweet chocolate, right, ladies? Maybe it's because I'm a dude, or maybe it's just over the decades chocolate's endorphin-releasing efficacy has slackened. I'd like to swap out about half the chocolate chips for a fistful of Xanax, which really helps out a great deal. If you're following at home and you don't have any Xanax, Valium is good, or promazine, which is used mostly on horses or livestock, but is great in ice cream. So we let it churn for about half an hour, and then we are ready to lie down on the kitchen floor and let August 2011 leave you the hell alone for the rest of the night. This weekend, if you're awake for it, will be partly cloudy with chancy thunderstorms popping up every day, a high of about 85 pretty much every day, and low in the upper 60s, and muggy, especially Sunday. The thunderstorms are not likely to impact you directly, but if they do, they're going to be a freaking freight train. So I've made some ice cream here in advance just to taste. It's stupendous. I like how the stock market goes down because they're afraid the economy will tank, and the economy tanks because the stock market goes down, or that the economy falls apart because everybody's getting laid off, and the response is to lay everybody off. It's like drinking a lot of coffee to get to the bottom of your anxiety disorder. You will get some answers, some very, very accurate answers, but maybe not the ones that you wanted to get. So anyway, this is really good. Have a great weekend. I think I already am. And don't forget to set your hours back the clock, and I will see you soon. This is delicious.
Acculorber Forecast, Acculorber Forecast. I went up to heaven.
Where did heaven go? It's like the hole when the hurricane comes. I went down to hell. Fire all put out. Biomass and flood.
You too.